Okay, can everyone please confirm that you can? Yes, God. Okay, you can hear me. You can hear me, you can hear me, you can hear me. All right, my name is Megan. If this is your first time here, I am the founder of Yes God Wellness, which is a holistic health brand dedicated to the mind, body, spirit connection. Also dedicated to helping you remember that you have God within you, and that means that you have everything you need right now. Especially ideas, mainly ideas, because this is how money comes to us. This is how health comes to us. This is how transformation comes to us. Every single thing that we are experiencing and that we experienced and will experience is a result of ideas. Okay, everything that we have ever experienced, everything that we are experiencing, and everything that we will experience in the future are the result of ideas. Yes, God. Okay. Eric, you want to come now? All right, boo. I see. I don't know if she's on my live or what. Somebody just requested an appointment for 15 minutes from now. Really? Okay. Yes, God. She can come. That's fine. That's my boo. She comes all the time. All right. Hold on, y'all, real quick. I got to put some water on the stove because I got a Yoni Steam client coming. Give me just 1 second, y'all. Un momento, y'all. My bad, y'all. See that? Look, money coming. Money popping on my phone. That quick money coming on my phone line, y'all. Let me text her and let her know. I'm about to put this water on the stove so she can come get this Yoni Steam. By the way, my brand started as Yoni Steaming Womb Wellness. We help women heal their wombs. We have helped women release fibroids naturally. We have helped women conceive who were having issues. We've done it all. We've done a lot. Okay, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and check out the highlight on my Instagram page, which is Yes God Wellness. And there is a receipt highlight that you can see there, and the receipt highlight is all of the receipts from the women, from releasing trauma to releasing your water on the stove. Now, boo, let me know your ETA. Let me know your ETA. Releasing trauma, releasing fibroids, releasing cysts, releasing soul ties, okay? Releasing all the things, all right? Give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta put this water on the stove. Praise God in heaven. Look at God. All right, y'all. Okay, so let's get to it. Prosperity is the result of ideas, okay? Poverty is the result of ideas, all right? Obesity is the result of ideas. Fitness is the result of ideas. Success is the result of ideas. Opportunities are the results of ideas. Every single thing that we see around us. Thank you for tapping that live. MK Positive as Fuck Money Mindset. Yes, God, I love that name. Everything is the result of ideas. Now, I am reading this book right now called Charles Fillmore Collection, okay? And I am reading his first book on prosperity, and it is actually low-key blowing my mind, which is a very difficult thing to do because I'm a pretty smart cookie, okay? I'm a pretty smart cookie. I've had access to a lot of information. I have been seeking truth since I was a young girl, and so I have been exposed to all the things. So when something comes along and it blows my mind, it's pretty rare. And so what I will say is that this book, the way that he articulates, okay, the Holy Trinity. That's the first part. He articulates the Holy Trinity as, okay, thus, creation is in its process a trinity of the visible universe, okay, which is reality, which is matter, and then the original creative idea, and then the cosmic rays that crystallize it into earthly things, okay? So 3 things, okay? There is a God power that is within everything, including us. We are part of that God power that is indwelling within us. There is a thought, and then there is a materialization of the co-creation between the thought and the God power, okay? That God power is impartial, Okay? The God power is impartial. So whether you think yourself to be a horrible person, a poor person, a fat person, an ugly person, a sick person, that God power is impartial. It is always saying yes. Okay? Yes, God. If you find a way to start saying different things about your life, about yourself, about your circumstances, about your health, about your finances, about your relationship, about everything, that God power will then say yes to that, and that will then materialize. So now we start to understand the importance of ideas. Why ideas are so important, okay? When the God power answers our prayers, it is typically not with a material thing. It is with an idea that will lead us to that material thing. Okay? It is a process. It is not Instacart. It is not Burger King. It is not Uber Eats. It is not Lyft. Okay? It's not we press a button and it's at the door in 5 minutes. It is a process. It is a God. I want to be rich. Can you please reveal to me the different ways that I might become rich? And then you might start getting different ideas of how you can be of service to people, how you can be of service to the world. Someone might ask you how that you can be of service to them. These are the ways that ideas turn into money, okay? Rarely do we just get money dropped in our lap. Money is the result of service. Money is a part of an exchange that happens. You can't just say you have to have action with best. You can't just say you have to have action with your best life energy. Right, because the best action to take is inspired action, okay? Inspired action, not that the ego mind thinks that it has figured out to know how something comes to pass, but that the ego mind listens to the instructions and listens to the directions, okay? So God answers prayers with ideas that then materialize into form and matter. We have to stop looking for the matter without doing our part. This is a co-creative process between thought and God, okay? God and thought, okay, come together to create reality, to create a physical thing. You can't just say, I want more money. You have to have action and energy. Exactly. Why do you want more money? You want more money so that you can be of better service to the world. That's the other thing too, selfishness, right? We got to talk about selfishness because a lot of people want money for selfish reasons. This book is from the Charles Fillmore collection. He is the founder of the Unity movement. And I just found a Unity church here where I am in North Carolina. Highly, highly recommend you look up if there's a Unity church near you. I know there was one in Rochester, New York, where I am from, and I plan on visiting when I visit next week. But this book is this book that I'm reading right now is the prosperity one. There's like 7 books in this big ass book right here. Okay. It's a big ass book, but the prosperity one is amazing. Okay. And I'm literally like I'm just in the very beginning of the book and it's already blowing my mind. The way that he articulates. Okay. So I'm going to just read some other highlighted sections. It's so good. So good. I was looking for my highlighters last night. I was annoyed I couldn't find them because I know I have a big ass box of highlighters somewhere around here. I think my daughter might have swiped them. Okay. It is the mind that believes in personal possessions that limits the full idea. God's world is a world of results that sequentially follow demands. Okay, that's one sense. A higher set of faculties is then awakened within the bodies and new avenues of expression are opened for the powers of spirit. Not only in the body, but also in the affairs of the individual. As he proceeds to exercise these faculties, intentional thinking, affirmative thinking, gratitude and thanksgiving in advance for the thing already coming to pass without being concerned and trying to control how things come to pass. I'm adding that. He didn't say that in this book. Okay, as he proceeds to exercise these faculties, he may find some of them clogged by the crystals of dead thought. Okay, that some selfish ideas have deposited, okay, which makes him go through a fresh cleansing. Okay, so many of us are desiring material things for selfish reasons because I want to be rich, because I want to look good, because I want to feel good, because I. Fuck I. We are here to be of service to other people, okay? God, I'm not just praying for prosperity for myself. God, please show me how prosperity can flow through me. Show me how healing can flow through me. Show me how abundance can flow through me. Show me how miracles can flow through me, God. Okay, we have to get out of this individualized, capitalistic, patriarchal bullshit of me, myself, and I. That's all I got in it. Okay? We got to stop that because it's not true. Okay? You, yourself, and you are not the only people that you got in the end. Okay? You got every fucking thing. What are you talking about? You got the birds, you got the bees, you got the trees, you got the sunlight, you got the rain, baby, you got your lungs, you got you got God everywhere. What do you mean it's you, yourself, and you? It's not. Good morning from beautiful Lake Tahoe. Yes, God. Sending greetings and gratitude. Thank you for continuing to like this live and not being stingy with those likes, y'all. It's free. Why don't y'all just tap that screen for a little bit? Just tap it. Facebook, I already know. Y'all be some haters, man. Y'all don't be wanting to tap the screen. It's okay, though. Y'all can show me some love. It's okay. You'll thank me later. Okay? It's fine. Because I don't need it. That's the beauty of it. So the beauty of once you start to open yourself up to the divine ideas, right? Because it's a twofold process, right? We ask for things, right? We ask for things. I want this money. I want this income. I want this partner. I want this body. I want this diagnosis to go away. I want whatever it is that we want in the material world, right? We have a listing of all the things that we want. And then we wait for the thing to just drop in our lap, okay? But that's rarely how it works. The thing doesn't usually drop in our lap. What happens is the divine ideas and pushes and intuitions and nudges to lead us towards the resources, to lead us towards the content, the YouTube video, the random conversation, the live that Megan is doing, that gives you a new perspective on the action that you can take, which will then yield you the result. You see how that's a process? It's not just dropped in your lap. It is a process that requires your engagement, requires your participation. Okay, Matthew 6:3, but when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Yes, God. Too busy listening to the queen, forgot to tap. It's okay. It's all good. I'm just saying, y'all, tap the live just because I want the algorithm to know that you are valuing what I'm talking about and that they can push it out to more people. Let them know that I'm going live because I want this to be spread far and wide. This is spread far and wide. This is spreading far and wide. This is our thank you, God, in advance for it being spread far and wide. Thank you, God, in advance for being able to look back on videos like this and say, wow, I remember when I was thanking you in advance for it being spread far and wide. Okay, so I have thank you, TikTok. I have a video right now going viral, and it is a self-concept rampage, and it is also an affirmative prayer that I am saying all the things that I love about how wonderful and amazing I am and how wonderful and amazing life is, okay? And I want everyone to understand that these are very, very valuable tools that I am giving and freely, okay, to be of service to others, to show you that when you begin to direct your thoughts instead of letting your thoughts direct you. Let me say that one more time. When you can have the mental discipline to direct your thoughts instead of letting your thoughts direct you, you will experience a completely new life, a completely new reality, okay? There was another part in this book that really blew my mind. Okay, this one right here, I got to read y'all this whole paragraph, okay? Many people are seeking the aid of spirit to help them in their physical ills. They have no desire for a higher life, but have found their lusts and passions curtailed by physical infirmities. They want these erased in order that they may continue in their fleshly ways. It is the experience of all who have dealt with spirit that it is a vigorously bodily stimulant. It restores the vitality of the body until it is even more sensitive to pleasure or pain than it was before the spiritual quickening. This supersensitiveness makes us more susceptible and liable to more rapid waste if further indulgence is gratified. That is why those who receive spiritual treatment should be fully instructed in the truth of being. They should be known that the indulgence of bodily passions is a sin against their success in every walk of life, and especially in the way of finances and prosperity. If substance is dissipated, every kind of lack begins to be felt. Retribution always follows the indulgence of appetite and passion for mere sensation. Both sinners and saints suffer in the valley of this folly. Okay, the alternative is to dedicate yourself to the Father's business. Make a definite and detailed covenant with the Father. Lay your desires, appetites, and passions at his feet, and agree to use your substance in the most exalted way. Then you are seeking the kingdom, and all these things shall be added unto you. Okay? Okay? So stop wanting to be rich so you can prove somebody wrong. Stop wanting to be successful so you can shit on your ex. Stop wanting to be wealthy so that now you can show them. Okay, these are not the right reasons. These are not the right motivations for the abundance that we're seeking. Stop trying to get things and be blessed and be healthy and look good and have a private jet so you can appear a certain ways to others. Your appearance to others doesn't fucking matter. Okay, what kind of person are you? Are you a person that does what you say you're going to do? Are you a person that follows through on the commitments that you make? Are you a person of good character? If we talk to the people that you've interacted in your life with, are they going to say that you're a good person? That is what matters. Are they going to say you're a helpful person, a generous person? Or are they going to say you're a fucking bullshit artist? Okay? This is what is important. This book is the Charles Fillmore collection, and I am reading from the Book of Prosperity. Hold on, I got to turn the water off because it's bubbling over. Now, why my water ain't boiled that quick yesterday when I had a client? So for anyone who's interested, I do still offer yoni steams out of my home. If you're interested, you can go to my website, Yes God Wellness, and go under services and book a service. Anyways, also, everything that I'm talking about right now is what I have a community. Everything that I'm talking about right now, I have a community called the Quantum Prayer Circle. And this is what we are focused on in the Quantum Prayer Circle, okay? Very key principles, understanding that we are one with God, understanding that we have a divine identity that we can lean into and lean away from our egos, understanding that our thoughts and our words are part of a co-creative process with God, so we have to be very mindful of those words and thoughts. We have to be very intentional of those words and thoughts, and also that we are vessels of service. We are all vessels of service to other people, first and foremost to ourselves. The way that we view ourselves, the way that we perceive of ourselves is the way that others perceive of us. If deep down we are insecure, if deep down we are looking to prove, if deep down we are looking to get validated, if deep down we are expecting people to feel a certain way about us, we are in a desperate lacking energy. I don't give a fuck what your bank account says. I don't give a fuck what labels you got on. I don't give a fuck what rooms you've been in. Okay. You're still insecure. Okay. Money does not solve insecurity. Labels don't solve insecurity. Big houses don't solve insecurity. Marriages don't solve insecurity. Okay. They don't. None of these things solve insecurity. All right. Smoking, being dependent on trees does not solve insecurity. Being dependent on liquor and wine and shit does not solve insecurity. Okay. It may make you temporarily feel a little bit better, but it does not solve insecurity. Okay. So my business and my brand and what I'm doing is I want to get to the root of that insecurity. Okay. Why aren't you valuing yourself? Why are you not deeming yourself worthy to be a clean and clear vessel, not just spiritually, but physically? Why are you not deeming yourself worthy of taking a walk every day? Why are you not deeming yourself worthy of eating whole foods and leaving the processed shit alone? Why are you not deeming yourself worthy of not looking to food and substances for entertainment? Okay, these are the real questions. Okay, we're not up in the clouds about bullshit. I don't know who you are, but I'm thankful that I'm here. I'm thankful that you're here too. Yes, God. All right. I needed this mindset shift. Yes, God. I've been neglecting myself. I was just studying this. Yes, God. Yes, God. So I am grateful and honored to be here, to be having this conversation. This is ask me how I know. Ask me how I know all these things. Okay. Confidence does not solve your insecurity. Okay. I am a very confident person. I've always been a confident person. I was also a very insecure person in very little insidious ways. People pleasing is a form of insecurity. Fake stoicism is a form of insecurity. You're scared of getting hurt. Okay. There's so many different things, right? And so we have to really be willing to be honest with ourselves. We have to be willing to be vulnerable with ourselves. We have to be willing to tell the truth about what is the motivation for wanting the things that we want. If the motivation for wanting the things that we want is not so that we can be in a better position to serve humanity, then it's the wrong reason. It's the wrong reason. If we want the things that we want so that we can continue to indulge and we continue to be ignorant and we can continue to be high all the time and be drunk all the time, and we can continue to shit on people and floss and rub elbows with the rich and famous, like it's the wrong reason. It's the wrong reason. Again, insecurity is not solved by money. It's not solved by relationships. It's not solved by anything other than your own concept of yourself, understanding who you are. Once you become truly secure with yourself, you stop giving a fuck about how anyone else perceives you. You stop giving a fuck about whether the scales are balanced. You stop giving a fuck about whether they know that you came up or not. You stop giving a fuck about needing to prove your worth and your worthiness to other people. Okay? Because none of those things truly matter. Again, there's a lot of wealthy people, as we see, who are fucking miserable, who are demonic, who are horrible, absolute monstrous people. Okay, so these are not things that we are aiming for because we think they're going to make us better people. These are things that become it to us because we become better people first. Okay, we don't wait until we have $1 million to become generous. We become generous right now. Well, I don't have any money to give people, Megan. Well, you don't have to give money. You can give time. You can give your presence, you can give your attention, you can get the fuck off the phone and stop being rude when you're having conversations with people. You can do that. You can start expressing gratitude for your life instead of fucking complaining and watching reality TV all day. You can do that. There's many ways that you can give that do not require financial. Okay? There's many ways that you can give that do not require financial. Give to yourself. Fill your own cup up. Okay? Take care of your body. Honor your vessel that God has blessed you with. Stop abusing it with substances. Stop abusing it with negative thoughts. Stop abusing it with thoughts of not enoughness, not worthiness, not. Stop doing that. Okay? Again, this is what we do inside of the Quantum Prayer Circle. Every single day there is a affirmative prayer that is released that it's suggested that we listen to first thing in the morning so that we can guide our day with that momentum and that energy of thanking God in advance, of being clear about living in expectancy versus wishing, hoping, pleading, and being desperate and begging and being needy. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. Neediness does not work. Okay? Expectancy works. You are receiving whatever it is you are subconsciously expecting. If you are expecting women to be a certain way, if you are expecting men to be a certain way, if you are expecting life to be a certain way, your job, your boss, whoever to be a certain way, that is what you are receiving. Okay? So the trick is to have enough mental discipline to start repetitively training yourself to expect something different. I'm in the Quantum Prayer Circle. It's amazing, worth the investment. Yes, God! Yes, Marissa. And the Quantum Prayers, it's only a $44 a month investment. And y'all, we be doing the most in there. Like I said, daily prayers, weekly self-concept rampages. We go live every single day. We're getting ready to go live in a few moments here at 12 noon. I just cut out, so I'm going to say that again. Daily prayers, weekly self-concept rampages. We go live every single day at noon Eastern Standard Time. We're getting ready to go live here in a few moments. We do master classes. We do group assumption sessions where we utilize the power of our collective imaginations to create on behalf of one another. Because guess what? We're already doing it. All of our imaginations are all working together to create. This is the part we have to understand. This is why stop spending your time watching the news and complaining and being angry. Okay? Stop doing that. Start spending your time visualizing justice, visualizing a different reality, visualizing a different future. I know it sounds woo-woo and crazy. That's fine. I don't give a fuck how it sounds. I know what it means and I know the power in it. And people pay me a lot of money to help me show them the power in it. And they get amazing results. I was texting with my client this morning. Man, she has changed. Her fucking whole life has changed in a matter of 2 weeks. By stop paying attention to the circumstances, stop trying to get other people to change, stop trying to get other people to respect you, appreciate you, see your value, see your worth. No, fuck other people. How do I feel about myself? Do I see my value? Do I see my worth? Do I respect myself? Do I trust myself? Do I honor myself? Because when you start giving those things to yourself and when you stop needing it from the world then begins to give it to you. Whatever you need, you're not going to get. Whatever you need, you're not going to get. Whatever you give yourself already, you are going to receive more of it. So if you're giving yourself poor self-concept, insecurity, expectations of bullshit, expecting things to fall apart, it's too late, I'm too old, blah, 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 all this other shit, okay? It's not happening. It's not going to happen. It's only when you let go is when you receive, okay? It's very counterintuitive. We have been trained that our actions produce results. Not understanding that it's the thought that produces the result. The action is just a byproduct of the thought. If I think it's very easy to become a millionaire, then guess what? It becomes very easy. If I think it's very hard and difficult to become a millionaire, then guess what? It becomes very hard and difficult. Okay, my client just pulled up, y'all. She was not fucking around. Praise God. Okay? I need to get her herbs ready. All right, y'all. So I gotta go. I got money. Money's at my door. Money's on my phone. Money's in my email. Money's everywhere. Why? Because I expect it to be. That's why. Because I've trained myself for it to be. Because that's who I am. I am the type of person that money just fucking runs towards, okay? So if you want to train like that, if you want to start having that type of reality, you can do it yourself or you can do it with community. Come join us in the Quantum Prayer Circle. Yes, God. All right. Yes, God. Hey, sir. Okay, I'll talk to everybody soon. I got to go get my client. Bye-bye. Here I come, boo.